Welcome to the Tektronix Road Tour Update 2015, and if you're a customer, this is some things that you can look on afterwards or before the meeting and prepare some questions. And for the rest of the guys who are just curious what we're doing, I will give you a short introduction what we're actually going to show during this road tour. So the setup is quite straightforward. I have a scope. In this case I have a 33 gigahertz scope. I have a spectrum analyzer. In this case I'm using up to 20 gigahertz. I have waveform generators that is able to go from 1 kilo samples up to 50 gigasamples. And with sync units I can control the phase alignments of several multi-units. I have a switch which is everything connected, and I have a PC. So the idea is here I can generate a signal, I can analyze it, I can capture a signal and generate it. The softwares I'm running a PC, and I'm using what we call the remote desktop, which is a standard on all Windows platforms today. On the PC itself, I'm running from time to time SignalView, which is an offline tool for you to be able to demodulate and measure EVM or look at pulse statistics or checking a radar. I'm using TechScope Anywhere, which is able to import and open files from scopes. And it's not only limited to Tektronix, you can also use it for other type of scope like LaCroix. Right. Other thing you can do, and some people have actually done it, is if you want to do a nice looking report with a a mid or low end scope that doesn't have any jitter, you can do a very nice, we can measure with cursor. And of course a remote front panel. Who would like to run a scope without a remote front panel? That's essential. So this is basically what I have on my PC. On the scope side, the scopes always comes with two of these pre-installed, and one of this is test license, but the scope software and DPOJet. The reason for this is to be able to actually show you when I create the serial data, kind of clock signal, whatever. I can do a very, very quick analysis of the signal and also do a report. In terms of RF, scope is superior in terms of the modulation bandwidth it can do. We now can handle with our new scope a modulation bandwidth up to 70 gigahertz. So if you're working on really, really wide band, huge data rates, the scope is really great for this. The AWGs, using the source express, control and generate, can control and we can generate, and this is going to be a main platform for the future. You can also do the calibration. It's really important that you calibrate the wave effect of cables. You control this from here, and it's really neat. We have also the serial express, where you can generate USB, USB 3, all the kind of serial standards. And RF express, you'll be able to generate like a 16 QAM, a 15 gigabaud, whatever. So this is generation 2. The files that you do here is actually sent automatically in here. You can just drag and drop. Let's talk about SignalView. SignalView is a software I like a lot because it's a multi-platform software. So you can collect signals from scope and run it, from spectrum analyzers, or from the MDO 4000 and 3000, which is scopes with we remove the aux channel and put the signal analyzer or spectrum analyzer in it. Really neat. People love it. And then we have the newest one called RSA 306, which is a USB powered, you connect it with USB, and all the analysis functionalities is done on the PC. This is one of the top sellers we have now in. This is basically what we're going to talk about during the show, and there will be a little bit of a connection. So in the next video I will show you some examples